stimmy check like I should stand some, but we gon' ball for the night.
Mama, I ain't made it till you quit your 9 to 5. I was on the road when I found out my uncle. I lost a lot of sleep, I know we should've talked more. I worked so hard, I can't forget what this is all for. Just to burn away the guilt we been trained. Only pain can make it real. Don't even know when to validate how I feel. I've been really in the field since being healed. If your diamonds don't dance, switch the chain of command. Silicon Valley bosses rocking Dockers and Vans. Wild break for the fans, call me Doc if we friends. I'm barefoot, walking through the creek, $1,000 pants. You tryna stay cool with your BM, put your hands up. Speaking out cause I'm too can't even wrap you up. Should've took so many times, but I know that if nothing else is still another reason to survive. I realize it's all eyes on me. For this crazy ducking when you sneeze. I've been got a family to feed, and I don't plan on never stopping. I'm trying to outwork my run them bands up. If you take care of your people, put your hands up. Yeah, you know the vibes. This is real life. And can't nobody tell me I ain't ballin' for the night.
All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they stimmy check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, Harika. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next. Started riding around and hurt Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up. I got stakes and they too high now. I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This is the first game in the Nets road trip.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
There's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
The three. They get it back. To the paint. Tries again. Adebayo. The shot from the low post is good. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Left side, Irving. Here's KD. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good that time. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Deflects the pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Hero drops them both. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a wide open look for Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And a wide open look for Irving. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving surveying the floor. Lets it go from deep.
Lowry does a good job there pressuring the shooter. Doesn't want to make it easy for him.
That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's Simmons. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's KD. Great D that time from Adebayo. They double him with Simmons. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
They need this. Goes back up. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked. And they hit it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Irving. Simmons on the wing. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin. particularly here to start the game.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Nets leading by 6. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Adebayo. The baseline J off the mark.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Durant in the corner. The kick out to Irving. And the shot is long.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To end the cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kevin Durant.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
And so Lowry nails both of them. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
4 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker. That shot, no good. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Now in the game,
Here's Hero. Some solid defense from Harris. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets. They lead by 6. 2K Sports.
14. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
They double team KD. Here's Alexander Walker. He is still scoreless so far in this one. It's Durant on the wing. Over Martin. Durant, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Butler on the wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Butler. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Butler, no good. Nets leading by 5. Durant just inside the line. Offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Got a piece of it. KD on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Garrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden's wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And Miami making a change here.
Now in the game.
Outside Irving. Pass to McGowens. 5 to shoot. Inside. The steal. Jovic. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Jovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Pass to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. And the basket by McGowan.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The rebound by Sharp. Nets leading by 3. Outside Irving. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
From the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Right wing. Here's Garrett. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Jovic. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Jovic has got 6 points in the quarter. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:11 left now here in the second. Down low. Here's Sharp. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time. Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Sharp. Trying to get open is Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Nets lead by 2. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one, good. Jovic has got 9.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Kyrie Irving has a sweet-looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
Watson's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. It's all tied in Miami. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Shots good by Hero.
And a nice 6th sense back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's good, 2 points. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Lowry. Now Yurtseven misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Back to Simmons. Durant trying to break free. No good from Simmons.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
The Nets with the lead. For 3, Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside, KD. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
KD looking around. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for it. The Heat go the other way with it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Adebayo. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
The Heat have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And Hero drops them both. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. KD, that's for 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And finished off by KD.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. 3-point lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garrett's got 5 now.
And for a 2-guard, Oladipo has some great vision, a very good passer, and a nice find there.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Simmons drops them both. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Oladipo has good... Side's one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 5.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 5. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Here's Miami now. Watson's shot is off. So it's Brooklyn now. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Jokic. Miami no good on that time either. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Brooklyn leading by 11. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Hero. Plenty of space. Connects on the 17-footer. 10 points for Tyler Hero.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
On its way from Irving for two. Offline from the top of the key. The Heat trailed by 9, and he gets the bucket.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler, spots the open man, tack up an assist.
Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there. Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Out to the right wing. Here's McGowan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And he jams it with authority.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Irving with it. Over Butler. No good from Irving.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's McGowan. Here's Claxton. Pass to O'Neal. KD with it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Chalk up 2 there.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Irving. To the middle. Pass to McGowan's. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's McGowan's. Drains it from beyond the arc. McGowan's has got 4 this quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry. One-on-one fast break. Poked loose. Durant with it. Butler covering. Now Kevin Durant. Irving for 3. Unable to get that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Here's McGowan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here's KD for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And here's Lowry. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. That one misses. Left side, Irving. Now here's Simmons. Throws it up high.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
They get a hand on it. It's Durant on the wing. And the layup is good. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And it's Simmons penetrating. It's good. And the Nets lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And obviously his momentum.
Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota. Yo tengo dos carnales que se tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, nomás vuelta el rucón.
Tell him quit that. Ain't get no money, tell him quit that. Yeah, he need to relax and he need to do your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, moon and no nagging. Made it happen. Young and I that bottom, but he made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, put me to my ends. Who he think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew I was coming. Just a little young and I knew I'd give me some money. No, I turn nothing to something. I look at your cousin, the youngest, he's million and and I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me grinding and how slow you got to respect me. Give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, you had it hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been.
I'm richer than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cost etc. Hit him with pressure. My won't let up. Tell him to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles. I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, why the young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the rack. Tears fall while you seen it all. He just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bad work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win.
Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, you had it hard.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce. Our reporter. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Kyrie Irving. And he gets that one.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Now here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Irving. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Adebayo. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Irving. Simmons, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. And he misses his first shot. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
How about the explosiveness from Kevin Durant? What injury? Forget about that, folks. Up and off his feet.
Outside for Butler. Again, the Heat missing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Simmons. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Kyrie Irving.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Simmons. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Driving in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Irving. The kick to Durant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Adebayo from long range. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Here's Irving. The kick to Durant. 5 to shoot. Simmons. And that one's long.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Irving. Adebayo with a steal. Butler on the wing. Kicks it to Hero. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to... their floor spacing.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And he jams it home with authority.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And Grant, no team better than Miami in developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Bruce, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Hero. The score now all even. Hero's got 5 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
.125 left to play in the first quarter. Durant with it. Guarded by Adebayo. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Curry, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Miami trailing. Here's Garrett. To the middle. Here's Hero. It's deflected. Outside Curry. On the wing, Durant. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And Miami has possession. Here's Garrett. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
To the paint. You're at 7, no good. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Butler. Misses from short range. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Here's Jovic. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Yep, count it.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Jovic. Off target with the three.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Out to Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Durant draws the double. Back to Warren. Shot clock at 6. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Well, Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Irving. 4 on the clock. Right side Simmons. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now in the game, Bam Adebayo.
Lowry with it. And it's Irving with a rebound. Outside Simmons. That shot is off. Miami trailing. Oladipo, shot's good.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
They get the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Irving. Pass to Simmons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Heat making a change here. And it's Miami's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Out to the wing. Here's Jovic. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat with the lead.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Harris. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
And it's blocked by Dedmon. Here's Jovic. He got a piece of it. Here's McGowan's. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. They swipe it.
They're just handing the game over with all the turnovers this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And they doubled up Irving. Harris outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Irving attacking. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Adebayo. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Dedmon. Adebayo from long range. Counted from distance. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Miami's ball. Down low. Tipped. Curry with a steal. Finished off the break.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet grab.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And your 7 gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Durant for 3.
Kevin Durant.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Durant's got 9.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. Back to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And that one, good. He has 7.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Curry, he's open. Nice shot from the wing.
Now this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Hero outside. Clock at 6. Here's Garrett. Got a hand on it. Now Simmons. 6 points for him. Pass to Durant. From deep. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Back to Hero. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Garrett can't hit.
Miami foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. The kick to Durant. Fades away. That one a little long. The Heat with the lead. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
A minute 35 left in the 3rd. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Wing shot on the way. And the Nets miss again.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hero, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Warren. Driving to the basket. Curry. The kick to Durant. They double him with Butler. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Butler. Nice D from Durant. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Durant. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jovic. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nice to see the elevation right there. That was a strong move.
And you love that length.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Welcome to the
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Brooklyn has possession. Left side, Irving. Kicks it out to Warren. From deep. Drops in the three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Marcus Garrett. Third personal foul. First team foul. Now in the game.
And here is Irving.
Kyle Lowry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Warren. Up and over Lowry. And it's Warren missing. Here's Jovic. And he makes it on the layup. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Irving with it. Pass to Sharp. Here's Warren. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. To the right side. Now Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Now here's Oladipo. Dedmon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 8. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
Now here's Dedmon. Here's Watson. Here's Jovic. Guarded by Durant. And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. He goes up. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So the Nets making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Lowry.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
Durant for 3. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Here's your 7. Pass to Butler. Your 7 down low. Count the basket. And the Heat lead by 7.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul goes against Miami.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Hero, no good. Durant inside. They double team Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Adebayo. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nets. It's a 5-point game. And that one's good.
The tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
Now here's Durant. Going inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Simmons. Tipped. Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:19 left to play in the fourth. Outside Irving. The 3.
Boy, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The kick to Durant. To win the run. Doesn't go that time. So no problem for Miami.
$, yeah, I get that. With $, let's see how far your